Been sitting behind the school bus for like 2 minutes now, and I'd hate to wait here for a few more minutes just because of the traffic. I've got 16,014 miles on the odometer, and I intend on changing the fuel, not the fuel, but the oil at 19,000 miles. And I did some research on what other Yamaha R1 riders would do in terms of changing their oil, and a lot use the Amsoil oil, which is specifically made for motorcycles. And there's also the Yamaha brand. Excuse me. There's also the Honda brand. And there's this brand called Purple Royal, or Royal Purple. And if you don't really mind trying something new, I've heard that the Rotella T6, I've heard several riders use that, and it's really cheap. It doesn't say motorcycle oil on the container, but it does have a rating on the back that's designed for wet clutches, such as the ones on sport bikes. And a lot of people have tried that and have had good results and no complaints. And it's like $20 for a gallon, which is enough to change the oil on a sport bike. I don't know if I'm gonna try it on my Yamaha R1. Even if there are like positive reviews and testimonials on it, I think I'm just gonna shell out the extra money to get a motorcycle specific motor oil. But ever since I owned a sport bike back in 1999 to 2000, as much as I could, I would do my oil changes myself. Because if you take it to a dealership, they charge you like $35 just to change the oil, which is a very simple task that anybody could do. You don't need special tools or anything. You just take off the fairings so that you can get to the filter and plug at the bottom for the oil. Those school buses go pretty fast once they get going. I used to ride a school bus when I was younger. The regular length school bus, not the short school bus. I know some of you are thinking, yeah, he rode this short one. But nah. I was a normal kid. And I recall one time back in Tarboro, North Carolina, before we moved to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, I witnessed these two black students get into a fist fight. And I was sitting right there, and then literally like they were fighting in front of my face. And one guy was a bigger kid, and he was punching the other black kid on the face. He was punching him pretty hard too, and I think there was some blood drawn. And nobody interfered or anything. Not until the other kid decided to just stop punching the other guy. I don't know if they got suspended or not. I think they did, because I didn't see them riding the bus anymore for like a week or two. At the time, I was very new to the United States, and at the age of 10 and 11 years old, I was really shy. Go ahead. That's why I ride on the right-sided lane. That's so that, you know, those cars that are in a hurry to get somewhere, they can just pass me. And anyway, yeah, when I was maybe 10 to 11 years old, I was really shy, because I wasn't accustomed to Americans. But I outgrew that as I got older. And I became familiar with people, some of my classmates, and eventually I made some friends